Hi, Filter here. I was just thinking about something very interesting. This video is going to be a little different from the stuff that I talk about, and I wanted to talk about the logistics of the Shawshank Redemption, the movie, the book, and about how Andy Dufresne gets away. Not so much as how he escaped the prison, but after he gets out of the prison, how he's able to really, honestly get away. Now, we kind of forget in this day and age of 24-hour news that if somebody escapes a prison, their face is plastered all over the place, and so we know what the guy looks like. But let's look at it this way. Eddie Dufresne escapes the prison. Now, he's already got a head start by morning, which I guess everybody is released by 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Now, the guards walk in, notices he's not there. And what happens is they call in the warden. Now, this probably takes about a good 45 minutes. Again, let's say it's about 8 o'clock when the doors open. It's now 8:45. Now, they're looking around, and this is going to take a while. By this time, Andy Dufresne is on his way to his first bank to withdraw the money that he squirreled away. Now, as he breaks through the poster with a chess piece, rips it down. Now, it's going to take a while for them to kind of look through and do this. This is going to take about an hour just to even go through that thing, just to find out that he went through the pipe. Okay, now, by this time, he's probably hitting the second bank. Now, they have to do their search. Now, the search is going to take 4 hours, my guess. By this time, it's most likely going to be 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And by this time, he's most likely got himself a car and driven over to a spot to hide the money for Red to find. Now, considering it's 1966, the best that you would find out that a prisoner escaped would be by at least 10 o'clock that morning. It would be on the radio. Most people will be at work, and depending on where you work at, if you have the radio going, it'll be on that news thing, assuming, of course, you're even paying attention. Now you have to get his picture. You know, the picture that they had of him when he was first arrested. Now, that's going to take some time also because they got to go through, dig it out. They're going to have to make some mimeographs and send it to various other outlets, but I'll get to that in a second. Going back, again, he's already got the money. He's already escaped. He's got a good amount of hours. Now, the people searching for him, like the cops and the guards and all that other stuff, they're expecting a guy in prison gear, not a decent suit and decent shoes. Now, now his picture, again, will be probably be out there for television. The best you could probably wind up is by 1 o'clock there'll be a special report that says escaped Andy Dufresne. This is what he looks like. Again, it depends on how many people at that time had a TV set, and if I understood it, I think like half the population at that time had a TV set. So again, you have to deal with radio and newspaper. Now, coming to newspaper, his picture again would have to be handed out to the various outlets within the area throughout the state, and even then, it would have to be given most likely. The best you could find out, the earliest you could find out, is that late edition. You know, the one that comes out for 5 o'clock. That's why I mentioned 12 o'clock as a sort of interesting thing, because his picture would be put there in the newspaper, not necessarily front page news, but it would probably be there. But but then again, since he exposed corruption and all that other fun stuff later, it would take a few days later because remember, pretty much by the time they realized he was gone, he was dropping off, getting the money and dropping off that ledger to the newspaper. Now, by 5 o'clock, he's pretty much out of state. He's got a car. He's out of state. Now, this is before again, CNN and all your other cable news networks. So you're not going to get that sort of countrywide bulletin. It's going to be placed locally, and it's not going to go be. It's not going to really go beyond um, the state that he escaped from, the New England state that he escapes from. So pretty much by 5, 6 o'clock, he might be on his. He might be on the edge of Ohio, okay, and just heading down south. So let's see. Again, by the time his picture for everybody to see in the morning, again, he's got a 24-hour head start. And even then, they're still going to be looking around in the state and not really thinking about the well-dressed guy doing that. They'll probably say, hey, remember that guy who was here? He looks just like him. But he had ID and stuff, so it couldn't have been him. You get the picture. I don't know. I just thought I'd put that out there. If you guys have any comments, leave them below. Rate this video if you like. And until then, filter out. Have a good one.